Hi, I'm Holly from rockingthecloth.com, and today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about BumGenius and some of the improvements they've made on their diapers in the last couple years. So what I have in front of me are two free times. One that would be kind of the older style before they did some improvements, and one that I bought pretty much right after they did the improved elastics. So when you hear about BumGenius and people's opinions a lot, the biggest complaint I've seen anyway, I guess there's two of them. One is that the elastics go out really quickly. The other is that they feel like they're overpriced for what they are. And I think that, again, relates a little bit to the elastics. If the elastics didn't go out, then the price would be worth paying. Now, the price of a BumGenius is actually pretty middle of the road as far as cloth diapers go. They're not a very expensive brand, but they're not the cheapest brand. I mean, you can get much cheaper brands out there. Any of the China cheapies, Alva, Kauai, Happy Flus, I mean, they're all cheaper. And then other brands like Mama Koala, the Fluffy Penguin, those sorts of things are cheaper too. But as far as kind of the more mainstream brands, this is pretty average priced. However, if your elastics are going to go out on it and you're wanting to use them for multiple kids, that can be a problem. So BumGenius did do some elastic improvements. I believe it was 2016. And I bought this diaper in 2016. So this one is almost 3 years old too. So I don't have a brand new one right in front of me to show you because I haven't bought any brand new BumGeniuses for a while. I believe I bought this in 2015, but it might have been 2014. I bought it whenever this print was released, the Louis print, I don't know. So whenever that was released, 2014 or 2015. And it was before they did elastic improvements. And you can see here, okay, I mean, the elastic is shot. The stretch that I'm getting right now is just the fabric itself. There's really no give in the elastics. I still use this diaper because my youngest is a toddler and he's almost 2 and he's kind of a big boy. He's got big thighs, so it works out fine for him to still use it. But then this is one I bought in 2016. I went back and actually checked the receipt to see when I got this. It was 2016, so it's almost 3 years old. And to show you how the new elastic is holding up, okay, it's much nicer. I mean, you can even see, you can still see some of the grab it has there. Okay, now it is 3 years old, so it's probably not as spry as it was when I first bought it. There is that. But, I mean, it's definitely held up much better than this one. Okay, I mean, the only give I have is you can watch the fabric. It's just me. I mean, there's no give at all. So this one is in pretty good condition for being almost 3 years old. So now that they've done those improvements, I definitely appreciate BumGenius a lot more. I was frustrated when I had mostly the older type with my first, and when my youngest came along, they're 3 years apart, I felt like I had to buy a bunch of new diapers because I was hoping to use my stash through multiple kids, but when all your elastics are like this, I mean, you have two options. One, you can replace the elastics, and that's actually not too hard to do, and I think I'm going to take a bunch of my old BumGenius and do some replacing soon. It's not hard to do, but it is something that you don't really want to necessarily have to do if you don't have to. But you know, in defense of any diapers that start to wear out, I mean, think about how much you're washing them. You're washing them probably every other day, usually on hot, often putting them in the dryer. That's a lot of wear and tear on something. I mean, our clothes don't get washed that often. We're not washing the same shirt every other day and using it every other day for several years. So they do go through a lot more wear and tear than other pieces of clothing. So, I mean, that's just something to keep in mind. But now that they've done the improvements, I definitely think they're worth the price. Like I said, it's kind of an average priced cloth diaper. Some of the other improvements is they snap much nicer now and snap quicker. If I could line it up properly, it would. Whereas, like, the older ones, it's not that they were super hard to snap, but it was one of those things you didn't realize how hard it was to snap until you got the new one. I need to press a little harder to get them to snap, and so that is one thing. But anyway, I really like the improvements they did. Like I said, this is an almost 3-year-old diaper, and it's definitely holding up pretty well. You can't say that about every type of diaper. So I think the BumGenius is worth the money. But it depends on if you're hoping to cloth diaper more than one kid or not. If you only want to cloth diaper one child and you think they will potty train between 2 and 3 like average, maybe you do want to go with a cheaper brand like Alva's or Mama Koala or something like that. That's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Those are great brands too. But if you are interested in cloth diapering for several years with the same stash, with the new BumGenius improvements, you should hopefully be able to get that out of them. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on BumGenius. For more details about the brand, be sure to check out my post on it at rockingthecloth.com. And you can email me at holly@rockingthecloth.com with any questions. Thanks. Have a great day.